Today I wanted to show you something that I just recently learned myself. I've been really interested in the 3-barrel crimpers and I really wanted to get myself one. However, they're super expensive, so I've been looking around on the internet for some videos and I recently found this trick and I wanted to share it with you guys. So I have my Cassie doll here and I'm gonna go ahead and get her sectioned off. And start with our section down here. Get her parted off here. We're going to start over here on the side. And I am going to start with heat protectant because other than heat protection, the other thing that heat protectant does for us is give us a little bit of hold, right? So I have a straightener here and I did want a little bit smaller of a size, so I do have my little 1-inch that I already had at home. So this is a 1-inch flat iron. So what I'm gonna do is start out with a little 1/2 inch to 1/4 inch section, and I'm gonna hold that here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take it like here, and I'm gonna go this way and pull it down this way and this way. And just flat iron every other way, and that's going to give me kind of that crimped look there. I'm going to straighten out those ends just a little bit, just like that, and that gives me kind of like that 3-barrel look without spending the money on one of those irons there. So I'm going to go ahead and do this whole section and kind of see what it looks like all done. So let's kind of go all the way around the head, and I'm going to leave those ends kind of flat. But you can kind of, this one's a little more flat than that section, so you can kind of play around with your sectioning and see how dramatic you want it as well. And see how playful you want your sectioning. I'm going to go all the way around the head here. Redo this piece here. Pull some sections underneath here. There we go. Kind of gives it that tousled crimp look. This also might be a way to kind of texturize the insides of an updo as well. Might be a little faster than curling, adding some body to the inside of your styles as well. But I was looking for a way to kind of get that beachy, tousled crimp look because I love those 3-barrel wands. But I didn't really want to spend money on one. So I found this look online. And I wanted to kind of try it out and share it with you guys. So let's see here. The smaller you take your section and the deeper you take your crimps, the more dramatic it is. And you can also widen your pulls as well, like when you pull it, you can make your pull longer or shorter to deepen the dips, if that makes sense, right? I feel like a lot of people are looking for a style like this too with perms as well. There's a lot of new rods for perms too, so sometimes that's an option as well. So texture services are just really evolving. So finding different ways to utilize your tools so you don't have to buy a new tool for every, every new texture style that people are wanting, and your guests, don't always want to buy a brand new tool for every texture that they see. So showing them different ways that they can style their hair or how you can style their hair is beneficial. And saves money for you in the salon if you can use your tools to do multiple things. Probably do one more section. Then I wanted to show you guys how I do top knots, because I love to do those kind of up here. So I will show you that over there. Just kind of gives it a little bit of texture. There we go. Gives it lots of body at the base as well. But I thought this was kind of cool. A cool way to utilize your straightener. To mimic. You could even kind of blend this in with someone's natural curl, or even throw in some beach waves as well too, to kind of blend the styles together. Alright. It would be easier to do on shorter hair as well, so it's nice for different hair lengths. Alright. And then I wanted to show you guys how I do top knots, or space buns. When you do two of them, that's what people call space buns. If you would do a part down the middle and you would do two of them. That was really popular a couple summers ago. I like to wear my hair like that. It's super cute. But when I do space buns on myself, I like it to be super messy. I don't really take like super straight parts, but guests usually like straight parts. But I usually I'll take them a little farther down. I'll leave some hair in front of my ear, normally around the parietal ridge or so. But what I usually do is I'll start with all of the hair, and I'll take my hair tie, and I'll start with all of the hair, and I'll go around a couple times. So I'll just start with a regular twist, and so I'll start to create a bun on my last go around, and what I will do is with my bun here, I'll take some hair out like this. So usually about a quarter or half of the hair, and it starts to look a little messy. So I'll just pull some of this hair out. So some of the hair is still in there, and I'll just pull some of this hair out. And so I'll start to loosen this up here. So this hair that's out, this is what I'll use to wrap around the base of the bun. And then I'll just start pinning this down until whatever I think looks good. So that's when I'll start taking my bobby pins. Again, don't open the bobby pins with your mouth. And then I'll just start pinning it down in whatever fashion I think looks good. This is when you really want to use your mirror as one of your tools. Because again, that's where your guest will be looking, that's where she'll be taking her pictures, that's where people will be looking at her. So I'll just take that hair that I pulled out of my bun, and I'll just start wrapping it around so it hides that hair tie, and it just creates a nice full bun. Especially if people have finer hair, that's when you want to take your bun, you want to start your sections farther down, but that's when I just start pinning this bun down and just kind of seeing whatever looks good to me and her, but yeah, just kind of hiding anything, but sometimes people like little hairs to stick out, or you can just wrap it around the rest of the base. Some people like it to be super full, some people like it to be really small, but that's how I usually do my top knots. If you do too, kind of make them, you know, symmetrical enough. But some people like it really messy, some people like it super nice and clean. But they're super fun for summer concerts, cute stuff like that. But I thought this was just a cute, nice style for summer. But this looks like, you know, when you take your hair out of French braids, I just thought it was a cute way to mimic kind of that crimped 3-barrel style, because I really like how that looks, and this was a nice way to get it to look like that with a straightener that I found. But yeah, and that's how I do my top knots, because I used to love to wear my hair like that, and it's really hard to get these buns when your hair is really thick and heavy. So yeah, that's how I do that. And I thought this trick was really cool to how to do those waves. It took me, I've had to practice this a lot. I found that the smaller straightener does work better, and it's taken me quite a few times, and this isn't really the best either, but it took quite a bit of practice to even get some of these passes to take. But yeah, that's a cool trick that I learned. I hope you guys picked up a little bit on that, picked up something cool. But yeah, thanks for watching. I miss you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.